Alright guys, hello everybody and welcome back to Sing Like a Games, and I'm doing some more Bionicle reviews, retro reviews and to be exact, and today we're doing the TOA METRU, because last time I reviewed the Motorins of METRU, but now we're going to the TOAs. And the TOAs right here, and the set numbers is, let's start with the first one in the middle, set 8601 Vakama, and then we have 8602 No Comma, then we have 8603 Winua, 8604 Anua, and then we have 8605 Matau, and 8606 Nuju. And the piece count was about 48 pieces, and the retail price was $8. So yeah, these were $8 sets. Not too bad. It's not too pricey for just, you know, the main TOAs, but whatever. They get more pricier over time. This is still pretty cheap at this time. There's not a lot of pieces, so they're cheap, but you know, as we all know, Lego gets pretty pricey over the years. They got a lot more pricey over the years. They were pricey then, but they get more. But anywho, here we are looking at the TOA METRU. Let's go ahead and I guess look into it. I don't know. But let's start off with Vakama. Yes, he looks nice in this nice red and grays. But yes, they're all are indeed clone sets, but what are you gonna do? They're trying to sell a toy brand. They ain't trying to make them all uniquely different. I mean, seriously. So anyway, now I'll only count that as a con, but it's not pro either. It's kind of just we expect, but whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the cons. Anyways, let's start with not cons, pros. Let's get into pros. Pros are, well, at least with Vakama, he has a launcher which has a a disc. It's not quite a Kanoka disc. It's his own special variant one. So he just does that. That back shoots out like the Motorins, but also with his, he got a dual function with his. He can let's just do that. He can crap. I messed up. Oh no. He can stick that in. There we go. He can have it like that on his back, and he got it on his back like that. You don't have to hold it in his hand. All of them have this function, but with Kama's is just uniquely different because he can have. Honestly, in my opinion, he has like a third function because he can actually just. He has like a jetpack. He can have it like this, and he can fly off. But I'm not gonna do that because I have to take those pins out, which I don't feel like doing. So yeah. All right, so that's pretty good. And because No Comma could do the exact same thing, but she put it on her back. But with her, she has these blue pins in her hand, so she can have it like this. You could, I guess, spin it around like in this rotational like way. So it's like, you get the point. She can do that. She can spin her spinny things. And what's your name? Winua. I'm forgetting names. He couldn't put on his back actually, but he could put his together and be like this big old drill right here. As you can see, he has this big drill. He has a drill. He could just, if you have there was a piece for it right here, but I don't have it and I don't feel like doing it. So you get that. He could put it together. He could hit rocks and break stuff. Yeah, that's Window for you. That's what he could do. Okay. No, Mattel, what are you doing? Oh God, I'm trying to put him in all pretty little positions. I was trying to make him look pretty. Anyway, what's your name? Nuju now, he didn't put on his back a couple of them didn't, but I don't have the pieces for it, but he could take these off and put on his feet like, I guess, like cleats. Like little, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but he could have it like this. I have the black pins for it, but yeah, he can have it like cleats. little big old snowshoes or whatever. Because he's in the snow all the time. He's ice. Yeah. Let's move back. Alright, let's look at what's your name, METRU. METRU, he can put on his back, but he could just have it on his back, but also, like for Kama, he could have it like, oh gosh, I don't know. Give me a second. This is tough. It's tough doing it. He can have it like wings. So he could have like wings and he could just fly around. So yeah, he has wings. He has wings, everyone. He can fly. That's what he does. Because he's air and he has to have some kind of air-like ability, which is flying for him, I guess. No. Alright, another con with, glad I keep saying cons, I like saying that word too much, but pros with him is he can put on his back. That's all he can do. He can't do the bare basics, but that's pretty much all he can do. You just have it on his back like so. You could do that. There. Still have on his back. It's all nice and pretty. I guess he didn't want to feel like, oh my, his leg is really loose. Oh gosh, his legs are loose, but yeah, that's what he could do. He could have on his back, but alright, so that's all their little fun little functions exclusive to them. That's pretty cool. But also, well, that's really it. And you know, that's not it with the cons just yet, because they have new faces. I didn't show it with the Matorans because I just didn't want to, but they could they have new faces where they have these axle pieces for the mask, and it's a lot easier to put on and it won't pop off like the other ones did. But you know, I could just it's a lot easier with this instead of the other mask, because that was another con actually, that the mask will pop off very easily. You could just pop them off and then you'd be like, oh well, that's ruined. It's not ruined, but it's annoying to deal with. But I forgot to think about that. But yeah, so they all have their unique eye colors, because that's pretty cool. No one really cares about that. But alright, let's go ahead and just go into the cons here, because that's pretty much about it. I mean, I like these sets. These probably one of my favorite TOAs, but you know, they have their cons. They have their issues. So one issue would be that too much gray on all the designs. Like all of them have gray, like gray hands, gray arms, knees, feet, almost. Like that accent color is gray, which I don't like. It kind of kills that color scheme, because you know, that goes into another con, because their colors are really dim. I mean, look at this. They're like they're really dim. Like they're all really dim, really dim. They don't have much pretty colors like the Toamata. You know, the Toamata and the Nuva, they had like bright colors, but now in this one they're pretty muted. And I'm like, that's not good. That's not good. That's a con, because they're pretty muted. I mean, heck, even Winua is pretty muted in color, because you know, his color is pretty. It's like, I mean, he's brown, but I mean, he's kind of like a dim brown. It's not even like a light kind of brown. It's like a weird kind of brown. It's like I don't know, kind of like a milk chocolate on his brown, but it just don't look right. The gray just does not help. The only one it works for is Winua. Yeah. The Winua, he's the only one that actually works with it, because he's the black one, so it works. But aside from him, the grays don't work. And then only with Nokama with the blue pins, and even her, it don't even match with her color scheme. So the blue pins on their hands on something like Vakama and METRU, it doesn't even look right, because it's like, what is this? So even her blue doesn't even go good with the pins. So it's so many pins. Oh yeah, and another thing I want to talk about, another con is, that. They do that a lot. Yeah, when you have them upside down, heads in the way. Yeah, it does that. It flops all the time. So they don't have independent movement when it comes to that. It's one gear. I guess that's kind of a con. That's a pro actually. I forgot about the little gear function they can do. They can do all that. Yeah. They can do that. But it's also a con because their arms flop and you can't move just one shoulder. They're both, all the shoulder has to move, so it's just real stiff. Like let's say I want to move this arm up, but the other one has to move down. Yeah, not really fun. Makes them very restricted, like, yeah, very restricted. But I mean, it's not bad. It's just, well, it is bad, but they still have to have gear functions. It shows gear over, I guess, functionality. I don't even know how to word that. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's not the worst because, I mean, they still have bendable knees and arms, so that's a pro. They have knees and arms, so they have pretty nice articulation, so it's not the worst. So I'll give them that. So, yeah. They can do that, so that's fun. That's always fun. So, yeah. Is there anything else I want to add? Well, I guess another con is, in my opinion, I don't know if anyone else really agrees with me, but Nokama's mask, this is just bothering me, because look at this. I mean, it's like this high blue and this it's not even translucent all the way. It's sort of halfway translucent, but not really. And then it goes clashing with this dark blue, and it's like it doesn't even look right. It looks terrible. It's just an awful look. I mean, now it's like I'm just hating them, but I do like it. It's just, there's some things I just don't like about the sets, but they're not bad sets. They're not bad. They are just average, I'll say. If I did give them a rating, I would say they're probably like a 8 out of 10 and a 4 out of 5. But yeah, not the worst sets, but you know, there are sets I say that are cooler than this. But for TOAs, these are probably my favorite TOAs because they just look the coolest to me. But I guess that'll do it for now, because that's pretty much it. That's all I have to talk about with these guys. So that's always fun. But that's it. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll probably do these kind of videos like once a week. Like once a week I'll do a video like this because I have to do my other videos. But these will be once a week kind of videos, and not, you know, I don't do this every day. But with that in mind, that's it. So I guess tune in next time when I do the Vaki, everyone's favorite villains, or villains of BIONICLE, the Vaki, because oh boy, there's a lot to say about them, but we'll get into another video. So with that in mind, I will see you guys later. Bye.